Next, I'm going to discuss about the tran method of this program. So at first line, there is function declaration int add two parameter int a, int b. Hereafter, control comes to main function. Now that coincides. So I have taken three integer variable. First is a, next b, hereafter sum. Now control comes to printf function. So whatever in double quote that display to the output screen, enter two numbers, and whatever I'm going to enter here is scanf function. So whatever I'm going to enter, so that is received by a and b. So I'm going to enter a value 5 and b value 8. Hereafter control comes to this point. So sum equal to add. So add function here a comma b. So two parameter. So a value is now 5. So a is now 5 become 5 here and b is 8. So hereafter control this called add function. Now control comes to this point. So at a int add int x. So x is now that receive 5 and a y 8. Now control comes to this point. So at a check the condition while y not equal to 0. So 8 not equal to 0 condition is true that coincides. So at a one more variable HLD. So at a int HLD x and y. So at a first I'm going to do binary or decimal to binary conversion. So at your the value is a value is now 5. So first let's divide by 2. So it divide by or 2 times remainder come 1. Now here it divide by 1 times remainder come 0. So 5 equal to 1, 0 and 1. Next the value is b value is 8. Here y receive 8. Here y receive 8. So let's convert. So it divide by 4 times remainder come 0. So it divide by 2 times remainder come 0 and here it divide by 1 times and remainder come 0. So the value of 8 equal to 1 3 times 0. So at your AND operator x and y. So 5 value is now 0 1 0 1 and here 1 0 0 0. So about AND operator, if any condition is true, then the value is true. So like this 1 and 1, the value come 1. If I'm using 1 0, any other case, the value come 0 0 0, the value come 0 and here 0 1, the value come 0. So at here 1 and 0, the value come 0 0 and 0, the value come 0 0 1 and 0, the value come 0. So here y value is now, sorry, HRD value is now here 0. Now hereafter control comes to this point, x equal to x dot y. So x value is now x. So x value is 5 and 5 I converted. So the value is 101 and y value is 8. So I converted. So it value is now 1000. So about the JOR case, if both values 1, the value come 0. So both values at here 1 and 0, the value come 1, and 0 and 0, the value come 0, and 1 and 0, the value come 1, and 0 and 1, the value come 1. So this is a XOR table, XOR truth table. So at here x value is now, or this after doing the operation of XOR, the value come x value 1 1 0 1. Next y equal to HRD, left shift 1. So at here HRD value is now 0. So y value will become 0. So y value is now 0. So here after that go up, loop continue while 0 not equal to 0, condition is not to not coincide. Hereafter return x. So this value return. So the value of 1101, decimal value of this. So the value is 1101. So this value is now 2 pi power 0 here, 2 pi power 1, 2 pi power 2, and here 2 pi power 3. So 2 pi power 0, the value come on 1. So add here 1 into 1 plus 2 pi power 1, the value come 2, and here the value is 0. 2 pi power 2, the value come 4, and here the value is 1. And 2 pi power 3, the value is 8, and here if I'm going to multiply with 1, so this is 8. Here 1, 2 into 0, the value come 0, 4 into 1, the value come 4, 8 into 1, the value come 8. So 8 into 4, the value come 12, 12 plus 1, the value is 13. So x value is now 13. So this value is 13. And hereafter return x. So x return 13. Now control back to this point at here. So this value is now return 13. So sum become 13 now. Hereafter printf function. So addition of percentage. So this percentage is for A, and this percentage is for B, and here this one is for sum. So at here addition of A value is addition of 5 and 8 or 13, and hereafter that out from main function. This time I'm going to take A value 9 and B value 8. Now hereafter printf function, so enter two numbers, so that displaying to the output screen. A scanf function, so what am I going to enter? So that received by A and B. So I entered A value 9, B value 8. Hereafter sum equal to add A comma B. So at A value that receive 9 and B value 8. So hereafter that call add function, now control comes to this point. So at int x, so x value is now 9 and y value is 8. Hereafter control comes to this point while 8 not equal to 0. So condition is to that coincide here, int HRD x and y. So x value is now, so this is x value, and x value is 9. So this is y, and this is x value. So at here first I'm going to convert decimal to binary. So here the value of 8 So let's convert into the binary. So it divide by 4 times, the value come here, remainder come 0. So it divide by 2 times, remainder come 0. So right here, it divide by 1 times, the remainder come 0. So this is the binary of 8. Now let's convert 9 into binary. So it divide by 4 times, and here remainder come 1. So right here, it divide by 2 times, remainder come 0. It divide by 1 times, remainder come 0. So here after HLD equal to X and Y. So X value is now 9. So 9 value is here 1 double 0 1, and here Y equal to Y value is now 8 1 triple 0. So here I'm going to do AND operator. So about AND operator, here 1 and 1, the value come 1, or other case the value come 0. 1 and 0, the value come 0. 0 and 1, the value come 0. 0 and 0, the value come 0. So right here 1 and 0, the value come 0. 0 and 0, the value come 0. 0 and 0, the value come 0. 1 and 1, the value come 1. So right here HLD. So HLD value is now 1 triple 0. So hereafter control comes to this point, X equal to X and Y. So X value is now 1 double 0 1, and Y value 1 triple 0. So right here I'm going to do the JOR operation. So right here this is a table of truth table of JOR. So 1 and 1, the value come 0. Other case the value come 1, and here 0 and 0, the value come 0. So 1 and 0, the value come 1. 0 and 0, the value come 0. 0 and 0, the value come 0. And here 1 and 1, the value come 0. So X value is now 0 0 1 0 triple 0 1. And your Y equal to HLD left shift 1. So HLD value is now 1 triple 0. So after doing the left shift, so it add one more 0. Now Y value is now 1 4 times 0. So this value is now 16. So that go check the condition, 16 not equal to 0, condition is true, that coincides. So at a HLD equal to X and Y. So X value is now this all. So X value is now 3 times 0 and 1. So let's add one more 0. So now I'm going to do AND operator operation. So 1 and 0, the value comes 0. 0 and 0, the value comes 0. 0 and 0, the value comes 0. 0 and 0, the value comes 0. 1, 0 and 1, the value comes 0. So at your only one case, 1 equal to 1. If I'm going to do AND operator, the value comes 1, and other case, the value comes 0. So HLD value is now this time 0, and hereafter X equal to X XOR Y. So this time I'm going to do XOR operator operation. So at here, this is XOR 1 and 1, the value comes 0. 1 and 0, the value comes 1. 0 and 1, the value comes 1. 0 and 0, the value comes 0. So 1 and 0 the value come 1, 0 and 0 the value come 0, 0 and 0 the value come 0, 0 and 0 the value come 0, and here 0 and 1 the value come 1. So x value is now this one. So y equal to HRD left shift 1. So 0 left shift the value comes 0. So y is now this time 0. So that go up, check the condition, 0 not equal to 0, condition is not true. So that not go inside, hereafter return x. So this is the value of x, 1 triple 0 1. So at here, let's start from 1. So this is a 2 to the power 0 plus 0, 2 to the power 1 plus 0, 2 to the power 2 plus 0 into 2 to the power 3 plus 1, 2 to the power 4. So I do 1 into 2 to the power 0. So 2 to the power 0, the value comes 1. And here, this value is now 0 plus this value also 0. Here, this value is 0. And 2 to the power 4, the value comes 16. So 1 plus 0, the value comes 1. 1 plus 16, the value comes 17. So at here, x value is now 17. Hereafter, control back to add function. So add function, the value come 17. Hereafter sum, that 17 go to sum. So sum is now 17. So hereafter control comes to printf function. So addition of percentage. So this percentage is for A, and this percentage is for B, and this percentage is for sum. So at addition of A value I enter 9 and B value I enter 8 and sum I got 17. So the output come addition of 8, addition of 9 and 8 are 17. And hereafter that out from main function. So this is the try and method of this program. So this time I enter A value 9 and B value 8. So you should try to enter A value 7 and B value or whatever anything 16. So do the same try and method. So you will get the expected output. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video.